This is about to be a really powerful message because this came to me in a dream. There was a man and a woman who were in love in secret. And the woman, look, I literally had to draw the picture and write down what I'm trying to say because I'll lose my train of thought. So I'm getting in this dream. If I close my eyes, it's just because I have to concentrate on the visualization. In this dream, you were at a public place. And this man and woman were in a public place. And the woman in the dream was on a stage, and she was performing something. She was spreading a message. I'm not really sure what she was doing on the stage, but I felt like it had to do with helping people in some way. It was just the fact that she was being seen and witnessed by many people. Okay, so if you can see, so here's the stage, right? And I'm picturing these group of people, okay? But one in particular, you see the eyes, but nobody else has eyes. It's just this one. And this is the man in my dream, and he's watching the woman on stage, but at a distance, and it's hidden. So the woman doesn't know that she's being watched by this man. Okay, and so you see this hole. This was a hole in the dream on the floor. So the stage and the people, there were other people, okay? It was like a public place. But it was just this group that is pertinent to this. So there is this hole in the floor in this public place. But nobody knows about it but this man and the woman on stage. Sorry, I forgot to draw the woman on stage. I'll add her. We give her some hair. She gets eyeballs. Okay, so this man and this woman are in love. And I feel like it was done in secrecy, this love. None of the people in this person's group knew about this. And I feel like the man and the woman in the dream were not in each other's worlds on a regular basis. I feel that they saw each other not very often. And somehow there is this hole in this public place, and the man and the woman would have like secret rendezvous. They would both go down into this hole. Okay, so in this hole, you go down it. Nobody, the people in this public place didn't know about this. I don't know why. But they would go down into this hole, and it was like a basement underneath this public place. And the only things that were in the basement were just very minimal furniture. There was like a mattress on the floor. It wasn't even like a bed. It was just like a mattress. And then there might have been like 2 chairs. But those little X's, that's like clothing getting torn off and like thrown around. Okay, so it feels like it was the only safe space where these two people could bask in the love, because above ground it wasn't possible. I wrote down incapable of consistency. So when the man and woman would be down in the basement making love and everything, it felt so right. But for some reason, the man was not able to maintain the relationship he had with this woman in the basement when they were alone. He was not able to maintain that when they would when they would climb back out of the hole and they would join the public again. So this person was like perfect for this woman when they were in the basement. The absolute dream come true. The way they both felt about each other. Very, very strong chemistry. I'm getting that these two people had never been drawn to another person the way that they were drawn to each other. The chemistry was like insane. Every time they would get down into the basement, it was like the clothes were coming off every time. And I wrote down watching you. I really feel like this man is watching this woman that is doing something publicly, and it feels like a positive thing that this person is doing, but this woman does not know. One random day, she's on the stage, he's watching her in the same building. She didn't know he was there. I don't remember what happened that made him communicate with her to go down into the hole. It kind of just went from one act to the next act without really a transition. Or maybe it did, but I just can't remember it. And I wrote down the word cycles. So it feels like this secret rendezvous happened many times. And the woman knew that she was so in love with this man, but she knew that he was not capable of sustaining that consistently. And I feel like every time she would climb back up the ladder to get back into the real world, climb out of the hole, she would just, it's like, be devastated every time, you know, because I feel like there was something to do with this group. There's a reason why I drew this group here. There's a reason why they were in the dream. Because there's some kind of link to this person and these other people where there is a need to keep the illusion going of this man not being in support of this woman for the sake of the group, what they thought about this man, what the group would think about this man if they knew. So I don't feel like the friends and family of this man were supportive of the relationship that he had with the woman. So I feel like that's why everything had to be done in secret. Whatever whatever was happening on stage here, whatever was being performed or talked about, discussed, you see how far away they are from the stage? Like, they're not up here, like, watching. They're, like, way back in the back. Because they don't want to be associated with what's happening here. The group cannot see the heart of the woman. But this man is in love with this woman's heart, with the person that she is. And then sexually, their chemistry is insane. So yeah, that's basically the dream that I had. So we're gonna get into some tarot, and I feel like there's something that needs to be said here. There's a reason why I had this dream, and I know that when I channel dreams really strongly, that's Spirit's way of telling me that I need to share this with the collective, because there's an important message here. So I will see you in part 2.